Okay, I'm going to play some of the Doors of Trithius. Do you hear that? It just got a recent update. Music. I've played this before, but I'm on version 0.3.6 Charlie. Added music. See this is showing off the generation of the city. Very cool. This game, think Caves of Cud, but medieval. And low magic. Well, Cud isn't magic, it's science fantasy, but still. Got a new game, because I have other games here, but, you know, they're old. Older version incompatible, that's fine. Whatever, I want to check out the new stuff anyway. I've played this game for quite a bit, actually. Wow. Cool. So, do new game. This was changed as well. A lot of additions here. Look at this. It's a very good look to it. So, you can be... There's a tarot card kind of character selection here. So, all these classes are very different. You can be a squire. And you can just click over with the mouse. You can be a traveler. This is kind of the generalist person. He carries a lot. They carry a lot. But they're horrible at dealing. Horrible. Sure, it sounds like a good deal, so everyone's ripping them off. They're the typical adventurer coming in town. Everyone's like rubbing their hands and offering the, you know, I want a gold coin for this apple, Mr. Adventurer. But you do select 3 minor skills, whereas, say, if we're looking at the squire, they have chivalry, right? I've done the squire thing before. And I've done that. Squire, your training has only begun when the kingdom of Eldova fell to the gremlin horde. Forced to leave your old dream behind. You've sworn to never abandon your commitment to virtue. Yes, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think the gremlins are the enemy. I think he's very idealistic. The brawler. I'm super cut and I just punch things all day. I don't know about that. The hunter? Hunter could work. Street urchin? Poor diet. Stop whining and get fed when I get my gold, not a minute sooner. I'm thinking I might do street urchin. But we'll show off the other ones first. You can be a mercenary. That's pretty cool. A very tidy mercenary. He has combat wounds, got warrior rage, kind of sort of berserker vibe stuff. Heavy item. Street urchin, 3 hunter, 4 brawler, squire, traveler. I might do traveler. Chef. He has the belly laugh. They have the belly laugh. As chefs, rumbling laughter can lift spirits and make the most dire situations seem but a mild setback. He gains tenacity and wound resistance for 20 turns. I go, ha ha ha! I kind of like that. Laugh in your enemy's face. For you cleaver them. He starts out with an apron, a meat cleaver, and cooking. Cooking's pretty good, actually. You have to eat a lot in this. The druid. I've done the druid before I did that last time. I was expecting he wore a bit more clothes. Trained by the keepers to use nature magic. Yeah, these are the guys who start with magic. It's really powerful, actually. You've left your peaceful ways behind to directly face the growing evils spreading throughout the crumbling kingdom. Okay, so you got pacifist upbringing. So your XP doesn't go as fast, your weapons expertise. That's how the levels go in this. They're very skill-based. Think Skyrim. You know, I might do the chef. I think that's kind of funny. And, you know, being able to cook, provide for yourself, that's very important. The chef, he's more familiar with a ladle than a sword. You nevertheless found yourself struggling to survive in the outside world after being falsely accused of poisoning your previous patron. I would never. So you shall be the chef. The traveler is interesting. It gives you lots of choices, but I shall be chef man. Major skill, cooking. Yeah, a chef should know how to cook. That's important. And what these are the other skills? Medicine's solid. Medicine's really good. Survival is pretty good. Trap detect, yeah. Increased healing, yeah. Botany's awesome. I mean, that seems like a chef would have botany, right? Although kind of sort of medicine too, right? Because he might be butchering his own stuff. He will be butchering his own stuff. No, I'm going to go botany. Because I can get more goodies. And like flavoring, right? And I have traits as well. Attentive maintenance, nah, I don't get too attached to my gear. Careful packing, I do like careful packing. I mean, so I can carry more stuff. You don't want to not be able to carry stuff. It's not good at all. I'm not sure on the sly bit, but I like the idea of creating superb or potent versions of craftable goods. Like, my food is just that nice. It's like, what does he put in it? What is that? I'm like, I'll never tell. That fits. I like that. You just belly laugh when they ask you what's in the food. Wasn't there a Tales from the Crypt version like that? Oh no, he's like that. He's serving pork, boys. You just don't ask how long it is, right? What should I name this guy? Delightful. Delightful smile. Yeah, he's always smiling when he just serves you the meal, right? Because he knows something you don't. And he starts in his jammies. Why not? Getting started. I remember how to play. Yeah, it's very mouse-driven as of yet. You click to move around. And they're telling you get stuff in the chest. Yeah, I remember that. Thank you. Make sure I'm actually going here before I lose track of time, because I do playing this game, because I like it. Okay, cool, it's working. Great. Oh, okay, you can move the numpad. Okay, that must be, I must be mixing my games up. But I can rest in here, I think. I'm so used to playing this game with the mouse, I can use the numpad, if I wish. Oh, I must have remapped these to W, Y, S, and D, and I was moving. See, this is an 8-directional roguelike, ordinal, so north, south, east, west, southeast, all that. So W, Z, that's what I did do that, okay. I'll take those things. I have sandals. Do put stuff on. Every little bit of clothing helps. So this gives me burn resistance, for instance. Old sandals. A pair of classic leather striped sandals. Good for keeping your feet cool, but lacking in external protection. Okay. A blacksmith's apron. That's right. Okay. Burn resistance. Okay. And I have some recipes in the meat cleaver. It's a knife with a fat blade for chopping. Turn your foes into meat. That's the general idea. I have 2 aprons. A backup apron. And when I equipped that, did you see it? Dagger skill and blade skill. So let me check the masteries over here. Right there. So blades is the master category, of which daggers is a subcomponent, right? You could have swords, right? Things like that would be under blades. Even the smallest of blades, so I got a passive. And as I get better, whacking things with my cleaver, I will get abilities. Butcher's Bloodlust. The scent of blood incites primal urges within you. Your attacker gains plus... Your attacks gain plus 10% accuracy. Okay. And better bleed. Okay, bleed's really good, actually. 1,000 cuts. Knife handling. So right now, I just have plus 2% to all attacks. How exciting. And this gives me 1% accuracy. Not exciting as of yet. What else? Skills. So masters are weapon stuff. Skills are the things I select at the beginning. I'm good at cooking. I should learn these recipes. See, they add to it. Each cooking provides 2% chance to create a superb version of any meal. I wonder if that factors in with that other thing I took. Stats, my general readout there. My character. The save the scraps. That's the other thing you get as a chef. 10% chance to not consume raw ingredients. So we're all about the cooking. And sly artisan. So that's the thing I was thinking. 15% additional chance. So 15% plus whatever that was here. So 17% chance of getting a really good casserole or boiled egg, whatever he's doing. Wisdom is your general level. Sorry about the slow start. I just want to go through all this before we begin. And look at this. They start me with a cooking apparatus of some sort. But I know what that is. That's where I cook my food. This is where I craft gear. It's like a table there. A little vice there. Go on the chest, as I said. Splint. That's very good. Because I actually didn't pick the thing, but it helps you see traps. Bear traps are nasty all over the place. You'll get a crippling wound. It won't go away until you treat it. That's what the splint is for. The bandage is for bleeding. Herbal tea will help cure wounds. It's magic tea, I guess. Rejuvenating elixir instantly restores full health. I should know I have that. And venom, yeah, poison. We want that. And bread. You don't regenerate in this game unless you're fed. So that's an important thing to know. My belly laugh. Tenacity. I don't even know what tenacity is. We'll learn. We will learn. I can also move with the numpad. We'll use that. Oh, nice torches. I think those are new. So, I could leave this place right now. I don't have to explore this place. Like, that's the way out. I could leave this place and then adventure on the world map. But this is the intro dungeon. I don't think... You could do that. And just head to town. But I'm going to explore the dungeon. That's what I do. Nice sound. That's new. Ah, he's already hungry. You're hungry and will not naturally regenerate health until you've eaten. That's fine. That's fine because... Oh, minus 0.1 health regeneration. That's less fine. I'll eat some bread. A hearty whole wheat loaf. A little stale but filling. Yeah, yum. Sorry. So when I eat this, I have 60 turns of improved health and energy. Energy is the teal bar down here. Combat. Yeah, I know about combat. You found an enemy, click to attack. As of yet, you don't examine. I know there's an examine key. Not in this. Well, I think Can I? Let me just look quickly. I don't remember. I played some of my roguelikes tend to get mixed up a little bit. No, I don't think as of yet. I don't think it was added. There is an examine key. You just gotta kind of remember. Or a look option, yeah. I'm used to that from Caves of Cud. So what I should do, I want to fight him in the doorway, right? I don't want to step to the door. I want to stay here. I don't have any range attacks. Don't know the other things. I'm going to step to the left because I don't know if they're going to have a range attack. All right, they're slow. So I can kite this creature. I'm going to 5 and wait. Oh, I tried to walk down. Nah, it didn't work. I missed. I don't want to miss. It's a scorpion thing. Okay, so I'm venomed. I can't see as well, and my attacks take longer. I laugh. Needs to be ho 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 added. Wound resistance. Okay, that's what it does. What does tenacity do? It will tell me. The chance that a snare, slow, silence, knockback, or stun will be applied. Ooh, okay, so I can resist stuns. Stuns can be very deadly. That's nice. So, belly laugh and belly laugh often. We have learned something. Alright, this isn't a good first enemy, though. This is pretty bad, actually. Bad first enemy. He's really slowing me down. I got a scorpion claw. Now, what I can do... Well, I can go close the door. And I can push 5 and wait. But that did cost me some food. Rats are not much of a concern. Just don't let them swarm you. Yeah. Yeah, one at a time. I would like if the rats started trying to file past you. Like, a rat isn't going to be able to, like, overrun you, right? Unless it's, like, a giant, super huge rat. But they might try to scurry under your feet and try to flank you. Try to get around you. I mean, they do have a cunning to them. They're not dumb. In case he gets a bleed off. Ho ho ho, ratty. What you must do. I think I won't. I will. They'll never know. God, I'm trash. I'm now level 2 at daggers. My focus point. Alright, I gain a dagger level. Okay. So we're going to do that. So daggers is now 2. Each dagger level grants 2%. Now it's 2%. Okay. And now I have a focus point, which I can buy the things at the top. I have 2. Do I want to save up, or do I want to get Butcher's Bloodlust? Yeah, I want that. I'm just looking at it. It seems like it's a passive. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I activate it, and then each turn it takes a bit more energy. But 10% more accuracy and better bleed, that's worth it. My blades will be going up soon anyway. Did you just hit me for 40? Oh, I think it was 4. Oh, you did. Gonna wait. Uh-huh. I saw that. The gremlin over there. He's got a ranged attack. I prefer not to fight these guys now. Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't do that, actually. Can I just activate this? Yeah, that's how it works. No, you little... I put bleed on him. No, you're fine. Healing, I know. I'm not going to burn a healing potion on gremlins. So just how looting takes a turn. It's not like Caves of Cud, though. It takes, like, you have to loot each individual item. I've died due to that before. Healing. Exploring dungeons is never safe. You're taking some serious damage. Yeah, I drop below 50%. Eating food is the primary way. Health will slowly regenerate over time. So, see, I am... Oh, R. Pushing R, thinking it's rest. No, it deactivated that. That's not what I wanted you to do. Well, I'll eat that. Did it? Oh. R is alternate weapon slot. Okay. There we go. I'm remembering. I'll explore this. Little time to regenerate. Don't enter combat, preferably if you're injured. See, I am healing slowly, but prefer not to waste time. Nah, that's good. Okay. I really need, like, a ranged ability. That'd be good. Ho ho ho! Smooth Scorpion. Yeah. He hit me. I was thinking I'd be able to kite this guy. That didn't work out. Always check the closets and stuff. It's closed like that. You can only interact with it. It's empty. Soothing Balm. So that's good for burns. Lather on to remove up to 2 burn wounds. And it's an antidote because I'm fighting scorpions. And police said they haven't poisoned me. Well, they haven't really poisoned me just yet. Just little bits of poison. Those you can interact with too. Makeshift shield. We will equip that. Well, let me see what my dodge is currently. I don't actually know. Eyes, that there. Let's see if I had mapped Masteries to F1. Ugh. So Blades is 2 now, okay. What I wanted to see, what's my dodge chance? 10%. Now, if I equip this shield, my dodge chance will drop to 2%, but I will gain protection. Protection in this, I believe, is an absolute. So it's like, you have 1 protection, and he eats 1 hit. I believe. Each point of protection mitigates a point of damage. Yeah, it's not like you might, it like raises your AC in like a D&D sense. No, it's DR1. So it's damage reduction 1 off all attacks. That's good for fighting rats. But like fighting some huge orc or ogre who hits for like 20, I might want to take the shield off and just try to dodge him. That might be a better idea. Oh, that just toggles. I don't have a toggle all the time. Okay, I like that. Oh, take that, gremlin. You know, in case he manages to hit me with his javelin and bleed me. Raw meat, I will use that. I am going to kind of sort of wait for him. Come on. He's being smart, huh? I'll go. Yeah. You little I can just shut the door. But I don't want him behind me. Yeah, okay. That worked. Baited him out. I'm stunned. You stunned with a javelin. That's horrible. Yeah, satisfaction prevent you from taking action. It's really bad. I can't. Yeah. Press turn, pass turn. Yeah, spacebar did it. Okay. I'm gonna put a bleed on him. I'm hitting hard. Wisdom level, so I just leveled up. You gain wisdom to reach a new level, sleep in a bed. So I can go back upstairs and bed. I think I will. I'll loot all these goodies here first. Splints, bolts. If I can get myself a bow or a crossbow, that would be excellent. I almost missed that. Arrows. If you don't intend to use... Oh, I can just sleep here. I don't remember if they're ambushes or not. I suppose we'll find out. You fall asleep. You dream you found a clay pot which contains the secrets of the world and new ingredients. Unable to open it, you decide to carry it with you, but every step you take causes it to shrink in size, so it's too tiny to see it all. Odd little dreams. That's what I want. And I can only put points into skills I have discovered. I'm a cook, so into cooking you go. Well. Botany. I'll put it in botany. Level 3. Because as I cook, I will be able to level that up by doing it as well. Very Skyrim style. Down. Okay, it was down. Oh, okay. You think it'll be up, right? Oh, it is up. It's a perspective thing. No new recipes? Really? I have raw meat. I'm a cook. Okay. All right. I know how to cook. Oh, I have to spend focus points to unlock. All right, a roasted haunch, please. And baked potato. What do I have? Boiled egg. Mutton morso. Hearty stew. What do I have? Like, they all only cost 1. Hearty stews. I need cooking section. Fine. So I have to unlock them. Okay, that's how it works. So maybe I should have taken. Oh, attentive harvesting. Each botany level increases the chance of harvesting mushrooms. Minus 50% chance critical fail, so you don't botch the plant. Huh. Maybe later. Interesting. Sorry. So the maps are quite big, you'll see. As you see. Hungry again. Alright, so you see there's a little bit of a timer going in terms of food. Hunger clock. I saw you. Come on. Come on. The idea is to bait him. Laugh. To demoralize them, of course. I'm gonna eat you. Get in my belly, right? I mean, I'm freaking huge compared to them. I'm, you know, I'm a chef. That's what they think. I mean, I don't think I'm the good guy in this game, you know? Just a thought. Fever few. It's an odd flower. Odorless daisy-like flower growing in some weedy bushes, known to calm and cause drowsiness when combined with other herbs. Ooh, apple. Ingredients. Flour. So this was a cooking area, it seems. Well, no, there just happened to be some flour there. That would be all cooking ingredients. So I was getting excited. Now it's some mostly medical stuff, which is probably better. Oh, some fried wedges. Excellent. Potato wedges. Ooh, oil. Nice. Bolts. I shall learn thee. Fried wedges learned. Just an empty rum. Oh, I should mention, I always forget to ask, but if you like these sorts of videos I put out, do like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Because I do put out videos every day, sometimes 2. And, oh, okay, I can sell that recipe. Here's the bakery, the kitchen. Anyway, it gives me an indication of what people want to see: a meat cleaver, a spare weapon, because weapons do degrade in this. Mushroom omelet recipe, flour, onions. Not the tastiest raw veggies available, but adds great flavor. Yeah, onions good. Really good for you. Go on. Just gotta click on the button there. Onions. So I should be able to cook something. Let's learn the omelet recipe. An excellent toxic cleansing breakfast. Add this recipe to your cookbook, allowing you to unlock it at a later date. Yeah. So I can cook these things and gain cooking skill. I'll show that actually. Yeah, little X button should be a little bigger. So you see the level there? And then, oh, I should learn that. Oil and raw potato. Mutton more so. And better foods are more satiating and they give you better, they heal you more. See the cooking skill went up a little bit there? Mutton more so. Now I can compare the haunch, a leg of grilled up beast meat, a little dry, but nicely seasoned. So plus 0.3 health regen, compare that to the bread. It is plus 1 energy, so it gives a bit more energy, less health, but also gives you 3% damage for 60 turns. You know that? Yeah. Whereas this mutton morsel is a tasty meat chunk. Hard to say what kind of animal it came from. I'm guessing sheep, considering it's called mutton, but alright. This gives you 0.15 health, so not as good for health. Huh. Mutton morsel. Okay, so I think mutton morsels, it gives you more food. I think it's not as good of a food. You see, it gives you 2 of them. So it keeps you going for longer, but it's not as good. Another room. Shoes and shirt. Nice. I can actually cut those up if I want to for bandages and stuff. These shirts, I believe. I just need a workshop for it. I have all those upstairs. Ooh. Carpenter's hammer. Bolts. You see why I took the improved carrying capacity, right? So I can carry these things. There. Buckler. I kind of like the static block. Carpenter's hammer, simple hammer. Useful for hammering nails, not the best for hammering skulls. If I were to equip this, I now unlock bludgeoning and maces. Let me show that over there. Bludgeoning grants 1% accuracy. The ability to use staves, hammers, maces, and melee combat. Bludgeoning weapons are some of the most common types found in the realm, relying on smashing, crushing to pulverize armor and stun. So, toe crusher. Ouch. Deals less damage, hammers your foe, reducing their damage output by a lot. Wow, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Shattering shockwave. Less damage, but armor pen. and stun. So it's about stunning and hampering them. And this, 10 turns, causing a stun extends it. Okay. This grants damage for you. 20% damage boost. And it's a rage. Okay. And that's all bludgeoning, and this maces specifically give you armor pen. So punching someone, hurting the guy in armor, not denting the armor into him. Suppose you're trying to bypass it with an S-stock or a Rundle dagger or something. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go blades though. I mean, with a chef, right? Unless we want to like tenderize meat, which we could do. I can equip that. I could put it as an alternate item if I want to. The oak walking stick. If I would equip that, staff skills are unlocked. Great. That's not what I want though. I might look at that, but where is the makeshift shield? There it is. So the stave feels those survived countless adventures. The wielders, however, armor pen. So armor pen max energy and better armor pen on the hammer, as you might expect, and better at crippling. Yeah. So there are meaningful choices with the weaponry. Damage, stick in the eye, good for stunning. Maybe we'll play with staves later. I think this guy's gonna be knives and daggers. Seems like it fits, yeah. Oh, that turned off. Turn it back on. Bleed. See how hard I hit compared to them? And he had 12 bucks on him. 12 gold coins. Rats, just wait here. So I just leveled. I like this text a little bigger. I don't know if there's an option to do it. It's very early as of yet. Game speed. Overhead text. Yeah, but I can't. There's no sizing on the overhead text. That's something I would add. I can add the game speed. I've increased the speed of the animations because I found them a little slow initially. Dagger's 3, huh? Okay, that gives me another point. So now 3%. Well, no, it's still 2%. Well, okay, we want this. We want to save up for that to get plus 10 crit. That's something we want. Badly. I mean, I prefer plus 10 to hit than crit, but I think that's everything for the first floor. Let's head down. Oh, getting hungry again. See, I won't heal you. I'm actually negative healing right now, so that's not good. I will eat. I don't want to eat raw ingredients. Those are for making my masterpieces. They spit, as I recall. So we're gonna. Oh. So there, hit a bit harder. Double bleed on him. Iguana tail. Should be able to cook that up, right? Makeshift shield. Probably gonna end up disassembling that. Maybe. Lumps of coal. Ah, someone opened that door. I didn't. 2 of you. Okay, we don't want to fight 2 of you. Blades 3. Also, well, thought I could move it. Raw egg for cooking. Oil, very nice. Antidote, might need that. So, this is the workbench. So what I can do is I can salvage things. And I can look at that blacksmith's apron. I can cut it up into leather. Buckler, I could break down to scrap metal and wood. Cotton shield, I can turn to cloth, which I will do. Yep, very nice. Makeshift shield, I can turn into wood. Peasant shoes, more cloth. I want the cloth, so I can repair things too. So I can make bandages. Quartermaster, that's the skill. And as a skill, oh, discovered, I have to put points in it. Well, that will let me do is make bandages and stuff. I think I can make bandages there, yeah. I want him to come to me. Because he's ranged. I don't want... Fine. Nice. 3 hits. Oh, books. Nice skill books. Parchment. Loose sheets for writing made from prepared animal skin. Vellum. I wonder what it says. I can't read. My character cannot read. Remember, it's sort of medieval times, so... Golden locket. That should sell nicely. Skill book. So, a library. Cool. My character cannot read, though, so... Burnt book. A book so badly burned and damaged that it's entirely unreadable. Maybe I can disassemble that? Ah, see. Bear trap there. Bear trap there. Be careful. Boiled egg. I learned how to boil an egg. I'm brilliant. Can I salvage the... No? Shame. Ah, something I missed here. Funky fruit cake. I'll learn that. Now remember, I have to put the points in it. I need cooking 6, so I gotta make more of these things to puzzle out how to get my fruit cake on. But you know, fruit cakes last a long time, right? Bake a fruity brick, why not? I'll keep you going. Open my doors. Ah. This is an alchemy lab. Aloe vera. White green succulents with a gooey inside. Commonly lathered on burns to rehydrate the flesh and soothe the pain using a number of alchemical recipes. And Stypticus. An untrained observer might mistake these flat beige mushrooms as common forest fauna, but the result of improperly harvesting can be dangerous. The only known naturally explosive mushroom, okay, good thing I read that, nevertheless retain useful alchemical properties to shape and distort time and space. Okay, so that's for a... Okay, I don't know how to brew as of yet, but I just learned it. I learned it exists, so I might want to put points in that to make use of my herbalism skill. No zoom. Oh, I can. There is a zoom. I was zoomed in. 2 zooms. I didn't open that door. Yum. Should they do? Ratty did it? Maybe. Cool. Carrot. And more goodies. Herbal tea. Lots of goodies you get here. Do go through and get them. Leather cloth. Meat. Very nice. Ow. Oh, there's a bear trap there. Immobilized. That's not good. Okay. Didn't get crippled though, so that's nice. That was well hidden. That's why I take it slow. Wounded me? A little red? Yeah. You've been wounded. Wounds are long-lasting side effects that appear in the bottom screen. You'll need to craft specific items such as bandages for bleeds. You put a bleed on me. A lucky little... Fine. No, I think I have a bandage. This is why I want the cloth. Little creature. Yeah, use that. Apply it. Medicine skill discovered. Yeah. That's something we want too. We're gonna want medicine. Cabbage. Alright, those guys. Well, I'll eat another mutton morsel. Gear maintenance. Yeah, it's gonna tell about that. Old sandals have become worn, so they continue to degrade, eventually become damaged. So I can repair it if I need to. See, it's a little... I'm okay with that. I have some booties I can wear if I need to. Good, I can't accidentally walk into the pit. That's nice. And I can spit, so I was chasing him down. There we go. We are banged up. I don't want to enter combat in this state. We didn't heal much, did we? Raw meat and the rat. There we go. Told you. Oh. Alright. good. I was thinking I might have to show off you can eat more than one thing at once. Kind of makes sense that the chef would just stuff food in his face in the middle of battle. But that's how you heal in this, mostly. Potions are very rare. Roasted mutton morsels. Excellent. I think... Well, I can rest. Should do that. It's always a little XP bar there. Unspent points. Cool. Where is a bed? I need a bed in there. What was that? That was trailing blood. Bad. Anyway, I'm going to put a little break in here. But this is Doors of Trithius. It's really good. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.